Hi, on today's show we'll be talking with Boo. He's the founder of Sweet Logic. He has a business called HomeTuitionJob.com, which is a hub to connect parents to tuition tutors here in Malaysia. He's got some great insights on how to start a business frugal. Let's get through the interview. I'm Patrick Lim and I'm a first-time entrepreneur. I founded a company manufacturing and designing urban city bags here in Malaysia. And because I was new to business, I had tons of questions and challenges that needed answers. I started talking with veteran entrepreneurs and they would tell me these great origin stories of theirs. On this show, we talk to entrepreneurs about how they brought their crazy ideas to life. You get to hear their stories of venture and challenges, and how they started from zero to hero. Today we're here to talk about your business, Home Tuition Job. Let's talk a little bit about your background. What were you doing 5-10 years back before you started this business?
5-10 years back, joined a company called Metrica. After I came back from Brunei and overseas, I was in overseas for quite some time.
You were in Brunei studying?
No, working.
Working, okay.
Okay, after I graduated, I couldn't secure a job in Malaysia because the skill I have in Adelaide University is for shooting missiles, you know, all this stuff, unique stuff. Okay, and I couldn't secure a job because I'm a Microsoft. They need Microsoft background technology people. I am a Unix guy. I'm into ADA 95, you know, drone controlling system.
Oh.
Those are, you know, the optics stuff they use to can see under your pimple. I do those stuff in my university.
So very niche.
It's a military grade software. The stuff I learned is ADA 95 for military grade programming language. So I came back and I couldn't find a job here. So
not in MINDEF?
No. So they need a Unix guy in Brunei for Brunei Shell. So that's how I ended up Brunei Shell. So to make the story short, I from Brunei to Houston then I came back to KL, then in Sydney for a while, in Auckland for a while, and I said, okay, let's forget it. Let's come back. So after I came back, my company got acquired again. The company I work for became Valen, and then finally become IBM. So when IBM acquired a company, I don't like the culture there. When you're a small company, you're fast and nimble. They give us laser precision tools. When you join a big company like IBM, you become like dinosaur. They give you stone and pebbles to do your work, so you waste a lot of time doing stuff which is, I find, very inefficient. Surprisingly, for an American company called IBM. So I decided to say, okay, I think this is a good time to come out.
So what was the business of Valen?
Telco, mobile phone. Let's say you call somebody, the call drops halfway, or you send SMS you cannot send out. These are called traffic data. Okay, we get this kind of traffic data, or they call performance data. It's like terabytes per hour stuff. It's huge data. We massage it into something which become reports. All right, for managers, for field engineers to know where exactly the problem is, so they can go out and install more base stations. They can go out to improve the quality of service based on the report. Okay, for example, you go back to your hometown, let's say Chinese New Year. Do you realize that you cannot call out, or you cannot call out because the base station in your hometown is not sufficient enough to support the number of phone calls? So this data that we give to this company like DG, Maxis, and Telcos or Vodafone, it plays a role. You know, like we call it analytics data, but for mobile space. So IBM acquires, I think, for a large sum of money, and then lost a lot of customers there. Okay, let's not get to that part, right? Okay, I don't want to talk about that. Then after I left, I helped my dad a bit. I'm into spare part business, so we sell ball bearings, chainsaw, motor, energy efficient motor, electrodes, stuff like that. So I always end up in the jungle. Not jungle, it's like in the estates, alright. So when people in KL, they ask me, don't you know where's Bangsa is? It's like, what's Bangsa? You know,
estate I know, trees I know.
Yeah. Bangsa is like, what the hell is that place? Okay, I only discovered this place called Bangsa Village last 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Yes. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know about it. And then I discovered it from not a tourist, he's a Dutch guy called Walter Hay. If you met him right camp, like, oh shit, you're this place called there. I hardly go to that part of the city, alright. I'm mostly in Subang Jaya. So I travel a lot to Perak, into the fringe place, like very, very rural areas. There's no tar roads there to deliver my goods and do a consultation. I just go to palm oil mill, you know, they tell me what they want. I can figure out what's the thing to provide for them. And after a while, I saw like the kind of business is not for me. 40 years ago for my dad, yes. Right now it's not for me because like I discovered that my passion is still to do with internet IT stuff. That's my passion. So one day after married, you know, I mean like with my girlfriend at the time, I always bring her to the bank, and I say, why you depositing money to this some guy you don't even know? Then I found that my wife is a home tutor. Okay, then why you pay this guy? Oh, he referred tuition service for me. I was like, who? What's this? You know? Okay. So this is where I start my curiosity. So like, wow, got this thing called home tuition industry. Wow, you know. So my curiosity picked up from there. So I mean, then I was like, okay, I surveyed the competition. I found more about the industry through my wife, how it works, all these things. So I'm sort of married into that industry.
Right, technically, yeah.
Technically I'm married into that industry. So I said, hey, you know, there's a lot of inefficiency here and there. So I said, why not I do something to disrupt the industry and make more people happier and all these things. And so I started coding, no money, just started coding, reading with raw PHP. And halfway, I read a magazine that MDAC advertised, oh, we're going to give you a grant, 150K. That's why I told my wife, why not apply this grant, you know, get some money to do something that can help us. So me and my wife, we do the paperwork, we submit it. Then we went for pitching, and to cut the story short, I almost want to punch one of the judge there.
Really?
Almost. Okay, you attack my idea, I'm fine. You attack me, I'm fine. But when you attack my wife, I don't want.
Oh, that's personal.
Yeah.
That's very personal.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, we are here with a genuine interest, business people, but you whack us down. Never mind.
What was the banter that they were talking about?
Okay, they're gonna disperse this grant, you see,
right?
150 grant, and then entrepreneur like us will go and suck up to them for money.
Sure.
And when this thing happened, they become very arrogant. The judges, they always, because so many people go and suck up to them, smooth out with them. They become very arrogant. Oh, I'm the gatekeeper. You know, you have to go through me.
Sure.
They're not getting money. Then we have to but I don't feel like doing that at the same time. They shoot me down because my business model depends on honesty to work. They say, come on, Malaysia. Do you think people will do that? Yeah.
Right,
so okay, fair enough. We just say thank you for your time. We walk away. So I was angry after I left and back in Cyberjaya, but I discovered something. It just made me more determined,
more motivated.
I said, I could. Fuck. Okay, I said, I'm gonna prove you guys wrong. I can do it without money. So I said, I have the equipment, I have the knowledge.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So halfway, I found that PHP, just using raw PHP is not enough. It's going to take a long time. And then through blogging, surveying the blog, I discovered this thing called Code Uniter. So I said, whoa, you know, okay. So I relearn everything again. I restart all over again. You see, not knowing what I'm trying to do. So I said, let's put crazy hours on this thing. I didn't take a salary, no money, all using my saving. Let's do it 100%. I didn't take shower. I remember there's one time I was so wired into the coding, I didn't take shower for 2 days. Didn't take shower, and my wife's complaining I smell so bad because of my sweat and all this thing. Okay, it was very bad. But finally, home tuition job came to fruition. I designed the graphic myself because I only know how to draw circle in Photoshop.
Okay.
So one day I was looking at stray dogs. Okay. And I was in a hawker's corner. I said, why these stray dogs will come to hawker corner and not somewhere else? Then I think about, hey, stray dogs are like entrepreneurs. They are independent, no parent look after them, no grant to give to them, so they had to beg for food. I think, entrepreneur is something like that. The real one, not the grant entrepreneurs, right?
Sure.
The real one, alright? So, okay, let's think like a dog, but not like a dog, act like a dog. But
yeah.
So I said, as a gratitude towards the dog, the stray dog teach me this lesson, I decided to make my mascot for home tuition job a dog. Then I said ninja dog. Okay. I also learned a lot from the Japanese. I admire the Japanese for their very good marketing skill. So I went to Kinokuniya and KLCC. I spent whole day there reading their manga. I don't understand Japanese, but I read their manga. I try to understand how they make people pay for their manga, how they make people pay for their services. Japanese are very good in this thing. So I discovered that this thing called kawaii factor, cuteness factor, kawaii. So from there I designed my dogs. Okay, this just pen, paper, all these things. So end up because I didn't know how to draw circle in Photoshop, so end up a logo what you're seeing right now. Okay, home tuition job. I do the testing. I'm the beta tester. My wife's, we put a photo there. Two of us as a seeding. Okay, for 4 months I keep looking at the website. For 4 months, nobody come in. Nobody bothered about my website. I was like, oh shit, man, what the hell am I going to do? And I remember the 5th month, one lady from Johor Bahru registered as a tutor.
But before this, were there any advertising? Do you do any advertising? Do you go out with forums, discussion, inform anyone? So you just build it and pray that someone will come?
Yeah, it's like, I always remember this guy, Rich, I think Hoffman, is it, the founder of LinkedIn? He said that for startups, basically you jump off the cliff first, then you build a parachute on the way down.
Oh yeah, free falling.
Yeah, free falling. So this is what I did. I said, so no advertisement, nothing. Just, okay, see how it works. Then I was like, how come nobody come in? For 4 months, I was still wondering what happened. I don't know. Until the 5th month, one Malay lady joined as a tutor from Johor Bahru. I don't know anybody in Johor Bahru. Why she just suddenly popped in? So I called her up, cold calling, asked her on the phone, why did you sign up? Oh, your website look cute. That's a reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you made your assumption right.
Yes. Then I found that my website actually attracts a lot of ladies.
Right.
Okay. And from there it started gaining traction. And then I went to a bookshop. I discovered this magazine called How to Set Up Online Business for 20 ringgit.
Yeah.
So from there I read it again. Oh, I discovered this thing called SEO. I don't know. I heard SEO, but I don't really know what is that about. So through this 20 ringgit magazine, I discovered more about SEO. So from the experience I learned from the Malay lady and the magazine, I fine-tuned my website again. I redo some programming. I redo some they call it in-page optimization. Right. So later on, through some discussion in forums and blog, more and more people, experts in India and in US, they give me free source code to improve my front end. Trust me, the first version of HomeTuitionJob kit that came out, it's ugly. It was really ugly. Okay, so I found this guy in India who's willing to give me the source code in jQuery, JavaScript for free. So I said, okay, in return, I'll do something for you. I'll go to your website and click on your ads. Okay, imagine I'm paying this guy through Google ads or some other ads. If you live in India, getting US dollar, it's like heaven, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, imagine this guy can get 100 people around the world to do something like that. I think he's going to be a king in India, right? So this is how I pay him. Because I told you I got no money to pay him. I have no money. He said, never mind, just take it and make sure it works. When I showed him the final product of the source code that he gave to me and he was so happy. Because he helped someone like me, a nobody. So he would say, go and help somebody else. Pass down the knowledge.
Random act of kindness.
Right. Full stop. I don't even know this guy.
Yeah.
But after that, we know each other through Facebook and all stuff like that. That's how I started HomeTuitionJob. So from there, I improved. I gained more traction, and that's until what you see today.
Was it difficult for you to move from a very technical? I mean, when you were in Wayland,
I was in support.
You were in support. Okay.
Means that I handle phone call. People don't call you and say, "Hey Boo, how are you?" They say, "Hey Boo,
I have this bloody problem."
They shout at you. Why not? They didn't call you when they have trouble.
Yeah.
They don't call you. They say, "Hey, how are you? I want to buy you lunch." No such thing, alright. So I remember the first year, I couldn't sleep at night because of nightmare. Pressure. But after a while, it's good because I learned how to handle customers.
You're tougher now.
Yes. What doesn't kill you make you stronger.
Yes, right.
That's about it.
So was it difficult for you to move from a very technical background of work, right, to something that is very non-technical at all at this point in time?
Not really. Perhaps maybe because I have sales experience. I remember I joined a course. It's called Money and You, and we learn about how to deal with money, our relationship with money, and a sister program called Entrepreneur Action Program. They made me put a lot of sticker on my face, selling sticker in front of Times Square, and as a surprise, I can sell sticker to a total stranger and get 30 ringgit out of it in a 10 minutes time. So I cherish that experience. So I would strongly advise for any startup entrepreneurs or anybody, learn how to sell. If you don't know how to sell, what's the point?
Yeah, that's true.
What's the point, right?
Because the lifeblood of a business comes from selling.
It's like your oxygen.
Yeah.
Okay, you must learn how to sell. Okay, even selling a pen or paper, that experience counts. If you can make a first sales, cherish it, because that is something very valuable. And I always believe that sales solve everything. If you don't have sales, too bad, you close. That means your business is not viable. So just shut it down. That's it. Yeah.
So coming back to the challenges of year one that you had, right? From first you developed it, then after that, the very first customer came in. How was it like from there on for that first year?
It was exciting. It means that I'm doing the right thing in a way. After 4 months of loneliness, nobody cared about you or this thing.
Yeah.
So it proved. I'll call this term called market validation. That means the market validates you. Hey, I need a service. You're solving a problem for me, and I'm willing to pay for you. And then I told my tutors, I rely on honesty to work. I bill you guys, and I expect you to pay me. Some of the tutors are crazy. They say, if Facebook is free, how can it not be free? I say, I'm not Facebook. I need money to survive. Okay, so it was an exciting journey, and to be honest, I didn't take salary until today. Whatever I earn, I still pump back. Okay, my savings, let's say from previously, I had some saving there from my overseas work, so it's good enough to sustain me until now. So from occasionally, from time to time, my wife support me in a way, like for food, but at the same time, I'm okay. So sustainable in a way. But it was tough. I can honestly tell it was tough, especially when you deal with strange customers. People call you late night, ask you to talk about their family problems. Like their husband cheating on them. They are jobless for 1 year. Like they want to commit suicide. So I end up sales guy, support guy, plus counseling. Your life is precious. Don't waste it away, something like that. So that's you must be a generalist. That's what I believe. Don't be a specialist. You must be a generalist. Means that somebody will know a little about a lot, and then I know everything. Like because I'm still a pilot on my own boat, so I need to make sure the engine is running fine. At the same time, everything's fine. Fine tuning here and there. Okay, so it's tough, to be honest. But it helps to build your character. If you can survive that round, you grow stronger, and it becomes easier and easier after that.
It also builds the foundation of the business, so
right.
It moves by. I mean, it's a strong business by itself, to extent, right? So
right.
But previously, you started with just yourself.
Right.
What about now? After what? How many years have you been operating? 3 years and a half. 3 years and a half.
Yeah.
So what about now? What is your head count right now?
I just employed one CTO last 3 days ago. He just joined 3 days ago. He's from Iran. I kind of like this guy because when I interviewed him at the time, one of my angel investors turned up out from nowhere. So I take it as a sign from the high purpose. Oh, this is the guy I should hire. Because when I talk to him, we can click.
Yeah.
Our wavelength is just nice, Click. But I told him honestly, I don't have much money to pay you right now. My company have a higher purpose. My company is called Sweet Logic Syndrome. So I explained to him the philosophy behind my company. Sweet Logic purpose doing business is that we want to use internet innovation to turn a nobody into somebody. Like for example, a tutor, which is a nobody. I want them to make I want to make them become somebody through my product, through my services. Right now, the biggest satisfaction I get is that when a tutor call me up, hey Boo, from your services, I make some money. And my students very happy because she scored A1 for her subject. She got A for her A level, something like that. And then the parent called me, "Hey Boo, thank you for recommending this tutor for me. Through you, I found better quality tutors." That is
Double satisfaction.
That's what driving me.
Yeah.
When I wake up early in the morning, I remember this positive thing, and I go to work.
But that doesn't bring food to the table. How do you manage to convince this guy to join you? To after hearing, one, I don't have enough money to pay you.
Yes.
Right. Two, you're gonna survive on technically motivation and kindness from the people you are helping.
Okay. Of course, my sales is good enough to pay his salary.
Sure.
But I told him I cannot pay you a lot because I don't have grants or external funding. Even if I have external investor come in, I cannot simply spend money here and there until I hit certain sales target. All right. So getting people to join you, sometimes it's not about money. It's about higher purpose, why they want to join you, and I call this thing called the brightness of the future factor. It's like if you want to go tackle a girl, this girl you want her to become a wife. Why she want to join you? Why she want to become a wife? As a man, you must provide car, you must have house, you must have
the 4 C's.
The 4 C's, the 5 C's, alright? So now you're tackling a co-founder or a CTO or a programmer. Why they should jump to your boat? You must have this thing called brightness of the future. It's like tackling a girl, tackling a CTO. Okay, you come in because my company is doing this, this and that. I can pay you X amount of money. To be honest, I found a bit lame.
Yeah.
But if you give them a high purpose in life, high purpose motivation, you join this company for higher purpose because you're going to improve people's life. You're going to turn a nobody into somebody, and then maybe if you're lucky enough, you get recorded down in history.
To change the world.
Yeah, to change the world or to improve the world. Okay, my company Sweet Logic is basically power people through internet. That's why I call it Sweet. Internet is logic, but so I don't call it Sweet Internet, I call it Sweet Logic to make it more nicer, right? And that is about my philosophy. So he joined me because of that. And I only have a degree holder. He's a master degree holder. And it's like, whoa, I was like, but it's a twist of fate as well, because like when I interview him, my so-called investor just pop up from nobody, Then at the same time, two of us interview him at the same time. Say, okay, this guy's good. Okay, talking about my investor, I bumped into them in a very strange way as well. I got 2 Indian investors on board right now. The first one I met through a mutual friend, and I've dinner with him. We know stuff about start out this thing, but then I forgot about him. All right. The second one I bumped into him in a lift. I just got to know him in a lift. Come down.
Oh, that's what you call your elevator pitch.
I don't know what I call that. I didn't pitch with him. I just said, okay, I'm doing this HomeTuitionJob. I give him a name card. We actually name card. After a while, he contacted me, something like that. And then I remember 6 to 7 months only, I decided, okay, I take your money. That is after I completed my second website, shopfully.com. The reason I do shopfully.com is because I was bored, number one, and I'm sort of sick and tired of people calling up saying they're jobless, they're helpless, all these things. I say, okay, if you cannot teach, never mind. Do you know how to make craft? Do you know how to make stuff to sell online? They say, yes. Okay, I create this platform called shopfully.com for you to put your stuff there and sell. That's my motivation, to help these people, to help those people through my another innovation. And I discovered what happened later is that these people, they just, check up kosong. So never mind, today the website is still there. And I think I bought the bag from there. Yeah, I bought.
Yeah, I do have some bags on listed on your site.
Yeah. So and another is not really zombie yet.
Yeah.
It's just that I don't have time to manage 2 websites efficiently.
Yeah. But
HomeTuitionJob is still the bread and butter.
Sure.
So I need to take care of it.
So I noticed one thing about you is that you're a very frugal entrepreneur, which is a complete opposite of the coin compared with a lot of Web 2.0 entrepreneurs that we know today, who, without naming names, I don't even know some, but I know in general that some would not even write a single line of code without
funding.
right? Without first raising up the hand and say, yeah, where's the money first before I do anything? What is your point of view towards that? And I remember you also made a point on webcam forum that financing is not exactly the one true thing when it comes to business, but rather, you know, the people, the PHP developers that are the one true thing that everyone is looking forward to make a Web 2.0 business successful. What's your point of view with that? Do you need money before you can actually do something?
Okay. It's good to have some extra money lying around. It's a bonus, but that's not the reason. It's a bonus. Without that, it's okay. That's not the reason. When I started HomeTuitionJob.com, my reason is to fix the broken industry. I survey the competition. I know they're not doing the right thing. So I come in to disrupt them. I came in to disrupt them with my technical know-how, with my new business skill, my new innovation. I disrupted them. Today they are like, you know, because I don't want to say I want to crush them all the time, but I sort of disturb them a little bit. That's my motivation. And I started with less than 2,000 ringgit. I can tell you, less than 2,000 ringgit. I started from home. Then after that, something happened to my StreamX. And then Unify is just too expensive. So I shifted to the kopitiam downstairs. I talked to the boss. I say, I'll be here every day using your Wi-Fi. Are you okay with that? And I cannot be buying food every day. He said, okay, no problem. So I have a laptop. I work from the desk next to the kopitiam to save money. Okay, so that's during 2010. I started 2009 at home, 2010. Only 2011 I shifted to a proper office, right? Okay, and to be honest, you don't need money to start up. All right, my biggest motivation is still these two websites, hotornot.com and plentyoffish.com. These two guys started from home, started from their own room without any money. So I don't know them. They are not my official mentor, but I found them through YouTube. I found them through their blog. And that is enough for me to start something really. You don't need a mentor, you know, to sit inside an incubator, somebody tell you to teach A, Y, Z, all these things. No. From video, from internet, you can get inspiration really. Even though in the US and in Canada, never mind, you can replicate in Malaysia.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright? Ultimately, businesses exist to solve problems. Okay? Plenty of Fish, Hot or Not, is to solve problems for dating purposes. Home Tuition Job is to solve purpose for mothers or parents at home having problem looking for quality tutors. I come in to solve this problem and I get paid. As a business, you must get paid. I found that a lot of startup entrepreneurs in this part of the world have one problem. Technically, they're good. They're better than me. They're younger than me. But unfortunately, they don't know the business side. They don't know how to sell. They don't know what's invoice, what's the reorder, what is, you know, purchase order. They don't know these things. I believe that in this part of the world, if we have incubator or any startup mentor willing to teach this young generation the business side of running a business, what's accounting. I know a lot of people don't like it, but accounting is very important.
Yeah.
It's like you go to check your blood every month, you know, to see your cholesterol level, how you're doing your health. Accounting is a report for your businesses, your company. It's very important to tell how good you are or what you're doing. Are you doing the right thing? Are you burning too much cash? All these things. So back to your original question is that recently, Singapore and Malaysia, we have a lot of hot money coming in. Hot money means like Silicon Valley investor, Russian investor from Japan or here and there. They're bringing their venture capital fund into Singapore to Malaysia to invest. Now, when you have this hot money, it's just like share markets, you know, inflation, you know, after a while, crash.
Yeah.
All right. So my advice to this startup founder is that be careful of what kind of money you're bringing in. Sometimes it can be very toxic. Okay. When you have a startup with too much fun, you instead of innovating a business, instead of make it right, you end up thinking how to spend the money.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is very bad. Businesses should not be like that. Okay. And I started, the reason I don't want to take money initially is because I believe in this Sun Tzu theory. When you corner an enemy, the enemy become smart. They outthink you. They think out of the box. So when I corner myself, okay, I don't have enemy, but I corner myself, say that I don't take fun. When you don't have money, you become very creative. You become very crazy.
You try all sorts of ways to improv.
Yes, to solve problems, to get the first sales. Steve Wozniak say that also. When you don't have money, you started in garage. You become very creative.
Yeah.
You know. So later on, only they take money to expand the business. All right. So back to my new investor questions. Like the reason I took that money is that okay, you know, somehow it's a bonus, all right. Until the day the money is still sitting in my bank account and I still don't know what to do with it. But I hired one CTO, so I know I have some future plans on how to spend the money. And I want to spend wisely as well. So back to the questions like seriously you don't need a lot of money to start up. Yes, you need money to survive and but you don't really need money to start up. In fact, I got one friend who's still working part-time. He started up at night. It's about how hardworking you are, how determined you are. And it's not because you watched the movie called The Social Network, and then you say, "Oh, I want to be like Mark Zuckerberg." You know, that's a stupid reason to start up. You start up because you want to fix problem. You want to make somebody else's life, improve the quality of life, or stop something good from becoming an end. Then you want to, you have a higher purpose. That's my most important reason. Money is just a bonus. You can do without them.
Okay. What would be the top 3 things you want to share for would-be entrepreneurs?
Learn how to sell, business skill. Because in this part of the world, nobody will give you millions of dollars to sustain you for a few years.
Yeah.
To find out that your business is not doing, your website, your startup is not viable.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
The second thing is that I started without reading the book called The Lean Startup by Eric Rice. When I started that, I don't have this kind of book to guide me, but I do it anyway. Alright, sometimes you read too much, you become afraid as well.
Yes.
Don't take too much advice, just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it, alright? And then the third one is don't be afraid to fail. Sadly speaking, in Asian culture, we look down on failure a lot. Oh, this guy's a failure, you know. In fact, I'll say that if Web 2.0 startups in fail faster, by all means fail faster. When the beauty about internet is that you get feedback fast. Traditional business, you only know 6 to 8 months later. Sometimes you never know. But web business, you know it on the spot. I'm doing well, I'm not doing well. Fail faster, then you know what to do and improve the situation. And then even if you fail, never mind. Start over again. Nothing is, as long as still alive, it's okay. Your company die, never mind. Your name die, never mind. As long as still alive, start over again. It's okay. Fall down, climb myself, fall down, climb myself. That's the top 3 things I can share.
Okay. Last question. Where do you think you are right now? Zero or hero?
Hero.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
In the middle.
Okay.
I'm not a zero, definitely. I'm not a hero yet. I don't consider myself a hero yet. So I call myself hero. In the middle. I'm still pumping, hero, okay? Pumping blood into this company, making sure. My ultimate aim is to bring HomeTuitionJob to become a true worldwide company. Right now, I started with Malaysia. It's a testing platform for me. It's a testing country for me. My ultimate aim is to bring HomeTuitionJob and Shuffly and SweetLogic to become a truly global company. Don't limit yourself by geographical region.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to step out from your comfort zone. Don't be, what the Malay say, jago kampung.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, hero of the village. Don't be like that. By all means, do daring stuff. We are still young.
Take on the world.
Yeah. What's the worst can happen to you? You just die. Nah, just kidding. Okay. Alright. You just go on, man. Keep going until you never know. The world is up for you to grab. Right now, I being a guy who like astronomy, alright. The world is not a limit. Space is a limit.
Yeah.
Alright. So hopefully one day after conquering the world, I can go to a different frontier. If I'm still alive, alright.
Okay.
Okay.
Any last thing you want to plug before we end?
Coca-Cola is not an official sponsor. Okay. Alright, so don't look at this thing. Alright, just kidding. I found that the most common question right now in Malaysia is that how do I find a technical co-founder?
Yeah.
And the second question I have I've discovered a lot of people is that when they don't get the money from investors, they blame people. They blame the investor, they blame this, they blame the media, they blame the TV show, the reality TV show. I think it's a waste of time. By all means, these are talented people, young people, but something is not right with their attitude.
Okay.
They have to change themselves first.
Yes.
Before they change other people. I admit I used to be like that, but because I travel a lot, I've seen different things. There are people in poorer countries that don't even have a roof over their head, but
they're worse off position, but they can still sustain themselves.
They still sustain themselves, and if they can do it, how about people with me and with complete limbs and arms? What is stopping me from doing so? Don't blame the investor if they don't invest in you. Don't want to punch them if they don't invest in me. Okay? By all means, focus on the business. Somehow, something strange will come and help you along the way. Somehow.
Divine intervention.
Yeah, you can call it that way. Right? You can call it divine intervention. Like how I bumped my investors.
Yeah.
That's one. In a weird way. They chase me, so I do go after them. Alright. So second thing is that the technical co-founder, they will volunteer to come on board if they know that you're doing the right thing. If they know that you're doing a high focus. You saw it. I always believe that attracting people costs less energy than pulling people in. You want to pull people in, it's useless. Attract them in. Okay, then when you attract the right one, don't attract the bad one.
Yeah, that's right.
So my advice, back to the final question, is that okay, I'm gonna wrap it up as well. Don't limit yourself. By all means, go for it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time.